Hello, my name is Meg and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit special. So I'm going to be talking about the Junk Journal July challenge that I've got going on over on Instagram, and I've got Patricia and Joey as co-hosts helping me out with that. So I'll leave a link down below in the description to everything you can find out about the challenge, the prompt list that I've posted on Instagram, and I had a few people asking me about like the junk journal challenge and sort of how to go about it. So it's up to you whether you want to use a new journal or your current journal. I thought I was going to use my current journal, but then I got tempted by seeing so many lovely journals being made in the hashtag, so I decided to make one for the challenge. So I've just used a variety of papers, and I've literally just done a very simple three-hole binding. So you just use the figure of 8 and then tie it in the middle. So if you would like to see a video on how I do that, I can do that for you, but there are some tutorials up already on how to do this. But yeah, you can pick as many papers as you want, all different papers, and bind it into a little insert. So it's only 30 days, which is why it's fairly thin. So in terms of how to approach the challenge, we made sure with all the prompts to have them very open-ended, so you could sort of interpret them however you want. So we have like some that talk about themes, so maybe like the materials that you're going to use. We have like light and airy, so that's sort of the colour scheme that you might use. We have generic topics, so we have like a story of your day, we have flowers, and obviously feel free to run with them however you like. I think the beauty of these challenges is how we all have the same prompt list, but then people interpret them in so many different ways, and you see so many beautiful art journal or junk journal pages created from it. So I thought that it might be beneficial to show you in a junk journal with me how I'm going to approach the first day's prompt. So day 1 is introduction. So you can introduce your journal, you can introduce yourself, you can introduce anything really, and you can do that in any way. So you can have like a photo of yourself, or you could draw yourself like a self-portrait, or you could just sort of do a collage in response to that. You could just do a journal page that's sort of exploring beginnings, new things. It's really up to you. You can do whatever you want. So what I've done is just gathered a few bits and pieces, because I also wanted to show you that this doesn't have to be a massive thing. It can just be a quick 5-minute page every day, and you then get a lovely junk journal at the end of it with very minimal time spent on it, because I know obviously we've all got things going on and we can't sit for like hours on end just doing a journal page. So that's what I thought I would do for you today. So I've just got a few washies, obviously. I don't know if I'll end up using them, but I've just got a few of those, just my favourites at the moment. I've got a white pen, and I pre-cut this just because this did take a little bit of concentration, so I did it off camera. I just pre-cut a little floral image from a vintage book. There's a photo of me, because for introductions I wanted to just put a photo of me on the page. And then I've just got some collagey bits. So this is a scrap piece of paper, piece of brown paper, and then from binding the insert I used a new bit of embroidery thread. So these are the little things that hold it together. So I might just include those, because obviously junk journal is very much using what you have, and I have been stressing this to people, like you don't have to go out and buy all the latest and greatest art supplies. Chances are you can create absolutely wonderful junk journal pages using what you have lying around, what you have already in your stash, even like the junk mail that comes through the post. There'll always be something, so please don't feel like you have to go and get loads and loads of supplies. You can do really lovely pages with hardly anything at all. So this is what I'm gonna do. So really quickly, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this page here at the front, and all I'm gonna do is arrange this in a way that I like. So I'm thinking of tucking the photo behind the floral image slightly, just so that it pops out. And then I'm probably gonna pop this as like a little banner, if you will, underneath, a little strip. And then all I'm gonna do is glue that down. So I will glue the strip of brown paper down first, so I just rip it to size and glue it down. Then I'm going to glue down my background piece of collage. Like so. In fact, I'm probably going to lift this up and stick it behind, just so that I don't get the harsh edge of the paper. There we go. Blend in a little more. And then obviously my photo is going to go about here, image about there, I'd say. There we go. Then just going to glue my flower down. Go, and I might tuck the little leaf underneath, just so that it kind of looks like it's coming out of the photo. And we'll pop that there. Now we have these little things that I had on the embroidery thread, and I'm probably just going to use that as a bit of a, almost like an embellishment, because I quite like the patterns that's on these, so probably going to see which one I prefer. So I think I like this one with the little circle, and I might fold that back and pop it, might pop it behind the image slightly, just to again tie everything in. And then just to add a little bit of washi tape, because I always add washi to my pages, just pop a little bit down the side. And then all I'm going to do with my white pen is I'm going to write, I'm probably going to write introduction, maybe. And there you have it, a really quick, simple and easy junk journal page for the Junk Journal July challenge. So I'd love to know what you're doing for July, whether you're going to be participating, so pop me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already to stay updated with all my artsy junk journaly content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!